two, one, and action. What is up, Travels with Buddy Nation on the Travels with Buddy station? Today is Saturday, October the 19th. Bud. And today I'm going to do some shoulders. I'm going to do some light shoulder training, some high repetition light shoulder training. Good exercises to get the blood flowing through the shoulder muscles, especially. I think the reason why a lot of shoulder muscles get weak is because they get tense, and once they get tense, they get brittle and they get stiff from sitting in one position. And shoulders for some reason they do get stiff. They get stiff and they get brittle, and that's when they get weak. So I'm gonna do some light repetition shoulder exercising today. And I think training shoulders light is a great way to strengthen your shoulders, right, bud? So without further ado, I will demonstrate those exercises. I'm just going to do some basic exercises, some basic shoulder presses, some side laterals, and I'm going to use the loop bands today for most of the exercises, except for one, side laterals. I'll use the dumbbells. I'll use a light dumbbell, high repetitions. And today's supposed to be an awesome day, so I want to take Bud for a walk. It's supposed to be like 70 degrees today, sunny. So I'll be taking Bud for a walk. I just took his cone. He was wearing a cone all week last week because he was scratching his face. He scratched under his right eye, and he scratched it and he cut himself a little bit, and it's healing up. I've been putting hydrogen peroxide on it, make sure to keep it clean. And at night I put a cone over his face so he doesn't scratch it. But it's healing up pretty good, huh, Bud? And I trimmed his nails too, so he doesn't do that, so he doesn't have long nails to scratch himself. But I think he did that because the heater's kicking on now, and the air in the house is much drier than it is in the summertime. So he does it every year. He gets like itchy when the heat first comes on. He's got to get acclimated to the colder weather, just like we do, huh, bud? All right. So without further ado, I will demonstrate those exercises. I'll put Bud in the other room. He can chill out, and then later we'll go for a walk, hopefully. So I think it's going to be nice all day. We got to give Bud some camera time too, huh, Bud? Because he's a handsome guy. 11 and a half years old. He's looking awesome. All right. So without further ado, I will demonstrate those exercises. All right, I'm gonna start by taking 3 deep breaths and saying the mantra. Namu Guru Dev Namu. Namu Guru Dev Namu. Namu Guru Dev Namu. Alright, I feel more relaxed already, and I'm ready to train my shoulders. And the first thing I do is I want to grab my gloves because I'm going to be using the loop bands, and loop bands are made out of latex, and latex, my skin it's slightly sensitive to latex. So I'm going to go and get my weightlifting gloves, and that seems to help when I train with the latex loop bands. Alright, so I'm going to start by doing some basic shoulder presses. I'm going to go light. And I'm going to go for at least 25 repetitions, 25 to 35 repetitions. Do basic shoulder press. Come along with me. woo, I got 42 repetitions. I started feeling that burn. I didn't start feeling that burn until after like 25 repetitions, but it felt really good. When I train shoulders, it feels really good to train them light like that, just to get all that stress out of the shoulder area. I think that's what makes the shoulders weak. A lot of people, they train their shoulders, they train them heavy, and they just make them weaker. They just break them down even more. Because a lot of times when your shoulders are weak, it's because they're just overstressed, over tense, just from working conditions or whatever, sitting a certain way. So loosen them up, get that blood flowing through the shoulders, train them nice and light. I think that'll strengthen them up. All right, the next exercise I'm going to do is a front lateral raise. These are also good to do with a light dumbbell if you don't have the loop bands. I always like to do these with the thumbs up position. And I'll go for about at least 15 repetitions, 25 repetitions or so. Count along with me. Ooh, I got 28 repetitions. That felt great. Felt a nice burn in the front part of my shoulders. It felt nice stretch in my shoulders as well. Really good exercise. You gotta give it a try. All right, the next exercise I'm gonna do is called the chest pull. It really works the rear delts. That's where all the tension is. It's on the rear delts, and I'll go for about I don't know, at least 25 repetitions. Count along with me. All right, I got 33 reps. Really good exercise. Really hits the back, shoulders. Got to give it a try. It's one of those exercises, you can only probably do that with like a loop band or some sort of band power tube or something like that. All right, the next exercise I'm going to do is a side lateral raise for the side delt. Very basic exercise. I got 2 light dumbbells, maybe about 8 or 9 pounds a piece. I'm going to go for I'm going to try for at least 20 repetitions. Count along with me. Ooh, I got a nice burn on my side delts. I'm going to try to give about 5 more reps. Ooh, that exercise there, believe it or not, you don't need a ton of weight. Hit them side delts, get a nice burn. I got 25 repetitions. Really felt the energy and the blood just move right through my shoulders. Really good exercise. You got to give it a try. You don't need much weight. You can just use something light, a couple of light dumbbells. a couple of light water bottles, or even just your arms. You just try doing it with your arms. Really good exercise. Just doing it with your hands for like 35 or 50 repetitions. You'll get a good burn in your shoulders. You gotta give it a try. All right, my last exercise is gonna be a basic shoulder shrug, which is really good. I'm gonna do it very light. I'm gonna use a loop band. I'm gonna go for about anywhere from 25 to 35 repetitions. It's a really good exercise. Get the blood flowing through your shoulder muscles, neck muscles, trapezius muscles. Alrighty, come along with me. Alright, woo. Got a good 41 repetitions, really good exercise, and felt a nice light burn in my shoulders, and also a nice stretch in my shoulders. And because they're stretched out and warmed up, I think that's what makes them stronger and more flexible. That way you're able to move your arms around more and more better without feeling any like pain or anything. So yeah, those are really good exercises for the shoulders. You gotta give them a try. Try and do them with loop bands if you have loop bands. If not, just try a couple of light dumbbells. Remember, if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe to Travels with Buddy. Remember to keep training, keep taking those walks, and have an awesome day.